excited because they learned that I'm a Mayoral candidate. So I didn't see the debate they were at. And I guess that's the one that was in Oakwood. I was not invited to the Oakwood Collegiate one either. And essentially, I said, well, wait a minute, that makes sense. It has to be Sunday night. No, it wasn't Sunday night, it was after that. I want to talk to you about Sunday night because this is very distinct and very important. But ultimately, I was not invited. I was excluded from this event. I called the organizer on Tuesday this week and I said, hey, I just found out about this event. And it says all candidates on the information. I have the information. I said, but I'm a mayoral candidate, and yet I'm not invited, and yet your poster says all candidate mayoral debate. So this gentleman actually met a few weeks ago at the JCA BBPA debate, and we were talking, but he knew me right away. He says, you know, I want to help you because you're awesome in your campaign in 4 years. I said, in 4 years? I'm running right now. So in any event, he didn't agree to welcome me to the table. He got here after the fact about the news last night that Ari was invited and disinvited and all of this kind of silliness, and yet he brought back to the table. Now I can tell you, this is the state. On Sunday night, the CIJA and the UJA had a debate that I also was not invited to, but I was on the registration, so I was invited in that respect. I have a recording of the whole event. In fact, before the event even started, I was discriminated against. I was actually bullied by one of the people that were involved. He's a, I guess, marketing director. His name is Landon Wagner from the CIJA, and he said to me, he's warning me about not to speak up or say anything. I said, who are you? I didn't ask you to come out here. Basically threatening me. So this same kind of intimidation and threat happened at the CIJA UJA event, but nobody talked about it in the media. Instead, everybody was on the topic about Ari and discrimination and the comment of the Jewish doctor, etc. I was there at that debate. Not only at the beginning of the debate, discriminated against me and tried to shut down my voice. In fact, had a, what do you call it, trespass notice. How does a person have a trespass notice in advance of something? Shame on them. So ultimately, on Sunday, after that event, Ari Goldheim, when you remember that event, he said
I'm not focused on Sunday. I need to ask you a question about right now, this debate.
I just wanted to say that, though, you guys
I'm not going to use this clip. You're referring to past events. Okay, but this gentleman asked me a question, so I was just answering it. 3 minutes to answer. I have a very quick question. Right here, this is
I just wanted to finish this question because he asked me a question. I want to be fair to him.
Okay.
So I was excluded there. So shame on them. If they can bully and do all of that, shame on them, right? So here, our own people are doing the same thing.
I beg to differ. I'm here.
Okay, so I have a very specific question.
Yes.
There's dozens of people running for mayor.
Yes.
How do you fairly decide who's in and who's out? What do you think is the criteria?
That's not for me to decide on how do you fairly do that, but when I tell you, when I'm elected mayor, we're absolutely going to change this electoral process. It is not fair right now. It's actually very exclusive. It is exclusive and only inclusive to people who can afford to get media coverage, to afford to get organizers to run a debate for them to make it look like it's fair because they're running off the backs of the media. And it's unfair to publicly display as if this is an environment where you have inclusion. This actually is a great demonstration about how government actually functions. It is exclusionary, discriminatory, and sexist. And you can't tell me that Ms. Chow doesn't ever stand up when she's whispering, oh, well, why is Ari here? Why doesn't she say it publicly? I am not for anybody who cannot stand up publicly to defend people. Not once has John Tory or Ms. Chow, and even tonight, Ari Goldheim, stood up for what was right. They know what was right tonight. I should have been included. Look at the people sitting in the audience. Maybe not all of them here even live in this area, but I can tell you that the majority of people in this riding are Black people. And when they hear that I'm running, they get excited. Why? Because they see a hope. And unfortunately, what we're doing as part of media, as part of these organizers who are discriminatory and exclusionary, what we're doing is discouraging people from recognizing that there are opportunities to all people. In fact, we're showing them that there are only 3 candidates when they're 65. That's the media misleading the public. And shame on the media when they have a responsibility to report rightfully information. Shame on them when they're not doing that.
So are you just not polling high enough that your candidacy just doesn't matter?
Well, I can tell you I'm polling higher than Ari Goldheim.